ASMR playlist. Today I'm going to be doing some Spanish trigger words. So I got this list from ChatGPT, and I got like 20 words that I'm going to be reading in Spanish, and I also have written at the bottom what each word means, so that as I'm saying the trigger words, hopefully you're learning some Spanish as well. So let me just kind of show you what the English words are. I think that makes kind of a really cool sound. The cards. I had to get these index cards specifically for this. Which is fine because they're really cheap. I think it's only like $3 for a pack of like 100 index cards. Honestly, I think it's so cool how this mic picks up like all these sounds that most people would not notice or pay attention to. Alright, so as you can see, the first word that's on these cards is dormir. 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 Dormir, which means to sleep. Hopefully this video helps you relax and sleep if you are one of those people that watches ASMR at nighttime like me. I usually put on one ASMR video right before bed, and I use that as my background sound and noise to help me relax right before I go to sleep. Right before I go to sleep, or dormir. Dormir. Alright. Next word is encanto. Encanto. And I picked this word obviously because of the movie. Now, actually, this this was one of the ones recommended by ChatGPT. All the words are recommended by ChatGPT, but I kind of went a little bit extra and asked ChatGPT to like, I spoke to it so I could hear my accent in Spanish and recommend words that were best suited for the way that I pronounce and say things in Spanish. And this was one of the words that it suggested, and I thought it was cool because honestly, I've heard this word get butchered so many times over the past, I don't know what, 4 years since the movie came out. So, encanto is like an enchantment, charm, or enjoyment. So, encanto, 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 not encanto. It's not encanto, it's encanto. The next word is latido. Latido. Which kind of sounds like latido, but it's not the singing thing. It's latido, which means heartbeat. Una latido. Latido. That's what's so cool about Spanish. If you kind of know the sound that each letter makes, you can kind of just read it all the way through. So, la, di, do, latido, latido, which is a heartbeat. The next word is tranquilo, which just means to be calm. But, so I wrote a / because it's one of those words that can be masculine or feminine, depending on if you're referring to a man or a woman. Spanish is a gendered language, and so it does that with a lot of words. So it's tranquilo if it's male, and tranquila if it's a female. Tranquilo. Tranquila. Next word is dulce, which means sweet. But if you harsh sound right now. Also, it probably sounds really aggressive. Rio, Rio. Yeah, I can't really roll the R right now. When it's kind of warm where I'm at, and I'm also kind of dehydrated, so I'm just actually gonna move on from this one. The next word is peace, which in Spanish is paz. 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 Don't let people disrupt your paz, your peace. Don't let people disrupt your peace or paz. 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 The next word is suave. Suave, which just means soft. Kind of like this sweater that I'm wearing. It's very soft. Suave. 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 But sometimes people use this word to mean like smooth also. The next word is ahora. 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 Which just means now. Ahora estoy haciendo un video de ASMR, which just means I am now doing an ASMR video. Ahora estoy haciendo un video de ASMR, which I find just as relaxing as watching ASMR videos actually. Making these videos is also very relaxing. It's almost meditative in a way. So it kind of has a very similar relaxation effect for me to record these videos as it does when I watch them. It's almost like I enter into a state of flow and I just relax, which is hopefully what these videos do for you as well. But right now, the word is ahora, which means now. Right now, I'm just, honestly, I'm just chilling right now. But but the sound that it makes is definitely not the same. The ing almost sounds like a double L in Spanish, or a Y, I guess. But the word is sueño, sueño, which means dream, dream. I hope you have some very good sueños. I hope you have some really good dreams. The next word is repite. Repite. Again, I'm struggling with the R sound right now because I think it might come out too harsh if I try to pronounce it correctly. But the word is repite, which means repeat. Alright, the next word is serenidad. 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 Serenidad, which means serenity. Serenity. Serenidad. 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 Alright, I'm gonna probably rush through these last three because I think it's been over 20 minutes already, and honestly I did not expect it to take this long to get through 20 words. But the next word is sombra. Sombra, which means shadow. Sombra. 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 Alright, just two more words. Oh, and there's another R word, so let me just knock that one out really quickly. This is respira. Respira. Respira, which just means to breathe. And I feel like I just breathed really hard in the mic. Respira can mean either breathe or breath. But again, I'm trying to be done with those R words. My last word is cielo, which means sky. So, cielo, which means sky. Cielo. 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 Sometimes you should take a moment to look up at the sky. Look up al cielo. sometimes you should take a moment to look up at the sky. El cielo. 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 Alright, that's all I've got. I've realized that I've kind of been ending a lot of these videos very kind of like abruptly without kind of saying without having an outro, which I guess, I don't know, I just don't really know how to end these. Also, I don't really know how to start them either. I've just been winging it, figuring this all out as I go along. I guess, let me know what works and what doesn't. I guess that's what the comment section is for, so. Alright. That's all I got.